We have rumors coming out last couple days, right? It's like there's no trade market for Zach LaVine. Detroit's interested in Zach LaVine. They're only going to give us Bogdanovich. They might give us some young talent. That was started by that diehard Chicago Bulls fan page. No, the fuck they're not. Okay? Just want to throw that out there right away. Unfollow that troll. Sammy Hassan's the guy's name. Just saying. Just to follow the guy. I'll call him out. I don't care. I think what he does is ridiculous. But anyway, so it comes out after all these rumors fly and go everywhere that Zach is going to be out for 4 to 6 months. He's missing the rest of the season. He's getting surgery on his right foot. Now listen to me, okay? Because I'm going to say this and I'm going to give you the floor. I'm not fucking saying the guy was not hurt. But I'm also not saying he got surgery so that he didn't go to Detroit. I'm just saying because I don't want to go to Detroit.
That the Bulls' injury history is so messed up that I believe literally in this last week I read Zach LaVine is fully recovered, just a little sore, just playing it, blah, 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 going to need another week to evaluate. That was the information that we got before this news. So you're like, cool. Zach's sitting it out. He's going to wait out the trade deadline. He's good to go. Bulls are letting teams know Zach is good to go. He's just not going because he's a little sore and he doesn't know what situation's going on here. So don't worry. Zach's fine. The only reason he's not playing is because, well, he might be getting traded and we're not going to risk anything because he has been dealing with some kind of foot ailment. So precautionary. And then today it comes out that Zach LaVine is just not tradable at all.
No.
You got down to the bottom of the barrel. You were willing to trade him to the worst team in the Central Division. The only team worse than you in the Central Division was going to trade for your best player. And you were like, you know what? I don't even care that you're not going to send me anything of value. I'm just going to give them to you for expiring salary so we can decide what we want to do with our roster. And yes, out of nowhere, Zach LaVine is now having season-ending injury that I don't care how you want to spin it. Maybe he needed the surgery no matter what, but it could have waited till the offseason. And because of the rumors, it was like, well, would you like to play for Detroit, Zach? We're Clutch Sports. We don't want any athletes in Detroit. So why don't you just sit out the season, let the Bulls figure out the rest of their mess, and then you might be the best player left in Chicago by the end of the year on a max deal, and then you don't even have to move. And that, honestly, from a fan standpoint, is just given the way that everything's gone, frustrating.
I agree with everything that you said. Clutch doesn't want Zach in Detroit. Zach doesn't want to be in Detroit. Again,
So,
I'm not going to say that he got the surgery to avoid Detroit. I'm just saying
Zach's childhood friend, who's on Twitter and on Instagram, and you've seen them kind of together here and there, kind of part of his entourage travels with him. I put out a tweet that was along the lines of, the mental state for Zach has got to be super weird right now because the team that gave him a max contract has been shopping him since he became trade eligible. And since that moment in time, nobody has wanted him bad enough to offer anything of value. And the response tweet to me was, we all good over here. So Zach and his camp, apparently content and thrilled with what's going on.
Of course, he's getting paid $40 million
to get front row seats to the Chicago Bulls games right now.
And then Zach LaVine, he's gone, he's hurt, and I felt like they dropped the seeds in there to plant today because Lonzo Ball was on commentary for a little bit.
Yes, no, we have about $65 million worth of Clutch salary just sitting on the bench right now.
What the fuck happened? What happened? It's just so horrible. It's horrible. Like the whole thing is, it just went from extreme optimism to like, all right, we're going to be able to get out of this, to being like, we are stuck. We might be in the literal basketball hell. We're in the shadow realm of basketball hell.
Before my computer decided to cut me off, because I don't even kick things anymore. The wire just jiggles in the back on its own because my bass and my voice vibrates it or something.
Gotta take that bass out your voice when you're talking.
Gotta take that bass out your voice, boy. Hopefully, since you can't trade Zach LaVine, and that was the only thing this front office seemed to be concerned about up to this deadline, now maybe they're forced to trade Caruso, to trade DeMar, to trade Drummond, and let Kobe White get the ball at the end of the game.